In the house of Eliza and Micah? Yes, can you hear it? Shh. They're here. Micah said. Rose quenched her candle and they both fell silent. Will I read another?
Yeah. No.
You're hungry? Sweetie! You have to get sweets if you're hungry. Will I leave it at that? No? Okay, we'll read another little bit. Will I read another bit? Do you have to be very good? Because I know you're a principal and she'll get very cross if you're not good.
And we give out the sweets in the classrooms after.
Oh, brilliant. That sounds even better. Thank you. Will I read another little bit? So?
Okay, one more little bit and then we
okay, are we ready? The wind howled loud. The wind howled loudly outside. They heard it catch hold of a bucket and toss it into the air before it landed hard onto the ground and rolled away. Then silence. It was a deafening silence that seemed to last forever. Micah and Rose looked at each other. Their hearts began to beat faster and cold shivers ran through their bodies. Micah was fixated on the latch of the front door. He thought about running to it and holding it down. He looked at Rose and she shook her head. Micah stilled his body again and waited. Then they heard voices outside their door, but couldn't hear what was being said. The voices soon grew silent, and when they did, a dark shadow approached the front door of their cottage. Rose could barely contain her fear. She took a deep breath. Micah looked at her, willing her to be still. The dark shadow slowly moved along the outside of the cottage and then stopped at the large rectangular front window. The shadow moved on. Nobody stirred inside. The wind howled loudly outside Le Petit Maison Lefebvre, and the walls began to shake. The clock shook, knocking their inhabitants over, and Micah and Rose didn't move. Rose scanned the whole room, wondering how she would say any clock that would fall. She watched them all shake while planning her move, and when a clock dislodged from its holding bracket and fell through the air, Rose swiftly reached out and caught it before it came crashing to the ground. She held it on her lap and watched the other clock shake. The wind blew stronger outside, and Micah tracked the shadow's movement from window to window. There was only one small gable-end window left for Don to peer through, and having noticed a crack in the shutter, Micah rushed towards it. Lightning struck at that moment. And Micah reached out his hand. And the moment Micah reached out his hand, lightning struck. And what happened? What happened? The lightning burned through the glove on his hand and into his hand. He was like, oh. But he couldn't release his grip because Don used lightning to light up the house so he could see if there was anybody inside. And he was like, ah. And then Don moved on. And he was like, oh. And what did Rose say? You'll be all right, there's nothing wrong. Like every Irish woman says, you'll be grand. Now, Rhea knows all about the story, and I think Rhea is the best person to tell you more about the story because she's great. And I know you're all getting hungry for your lunch.
Yes, we are.
You are, I know you are. So I'm going to say, I have to say something to you. I have to say something. And what I have to say is this. Thank you so much for listening to all of the stories. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being my friends. And I have loads of chocolate sweets that are going, and lollipops as well, that are going back to your classroom. And I'm just going to ask a question to your principal. Will I ask you that question?
Yeah.